Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimond suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Consul. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Are you the one, then? Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural there's aught different about you. Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Got any arms for a man down on his luck? I'm well parched. Comes the sun on it all. I happen to be getting home.
All this worrying is giving me a looky back. I'd not linger here.
Let the Reaper claim me.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. I do not understand how 'tis they compel us.
I'll sleep like a lord.
Why's Marlock so bronze? Like it or not, I must go where duty calls.
You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Polish up my ears here. I'm surrounded by winds on all sides.
Joints have been aching. You here to aid me?
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by...
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Do you suppose that's...
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
fundamentals of using a bow at proper distance. Careful. If your foes should draw too near, counter them with a well-aimed kick. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your foe.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
After them, quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your... Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such. Where are you going? Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green. When one of the fiends comes, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their rank. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like to. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones... Have you beheld the dragon? I've not. I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Mel to see that. We can but hope that the Sovereign to rid us of their life. No mean feat. But that's the Sovereign's duty, isn't it? The dragon rears its ugly head. The Sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermund owes much of its prosperity to the Sovereigns who have served it o'er time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are oft called nomads, for we wander between this world and the many other realms with which we are connected. I am no exception, and my experiences in these other worlds will doubtless be of aid to you. Tis my privilege to accompany you as your loyal pawn, and I will gladly use the knowledge I gain to guide you.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my... Very well. May fortunes...
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found... I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless, so long as I'm here to heal you. Hold just a moment.
The best quality a soldier can have. Can't expect the best.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Hoy there. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to...
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Could you come over here?
I taste it home, but it's not my duty.
I've got wares of every ilk. It isn't an easy life, but I enjoy the travel. Pleasure doing business with you.
Well met.
Hail! We've had to start sending...
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was...
Ricardo. To be honest...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? Thad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo.
We ought not to dawdle when our aid is sorely needed.
I hasten home, were this not my duty.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
By your leave.
Get it over ice now! Here's it!
'Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
Battle is best avoided here.
Who are you? You come to aid me. See?
My magics are at your disposal.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
Miss, and you shame us both. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. I shall fly to your aid, Master.
Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly is calamity incarnate. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help.
Pitiable Arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in after all. 'Tis only by your courage that I live today. Had you not leapt between me and that dragon, I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. And I could not hear your heart beating. It was a miracle that you survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were... They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated. Though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became a... If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till... Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks.
We could make... Fruit Reborrentus. Selves, or simply purchase them at Runa's Apothecary here in Mel.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the inn. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who... At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. It is a vocation for... I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, try them as you like. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the... At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is... Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you. But I shan't take up any more of your time.
Oh. What does this say?
It couldn't. Here at the inn, we also offer change. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
We are to retreat then.
I over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The Arisen has been drained. We ought not tarry, but deliver what we have retrieved post-haste.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with. As temporary. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
I think not. Might we remove this hindrance somehow? I can attack if need be. Might I be of assistance?
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look. As a matter of fact, 'tis somewhat lamentable that none of us are fighters.
What say you, Arisen? Might...
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearance.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean?
That is uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawn.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, if the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Enough!
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive. Shall we make them rue their own impatience?
To arms!
Very well, if I must.
I dare say the cart.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I serve prefer to have priestlings for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up. Expecting mercy. You may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Best keep still a moment. There's aught to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
The Cyclops! Where its hulking might!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
If I must. Look at it! The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
A focused attack or end this fight. fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We can pick some now.
We are under attack!
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
It seems we have a raid off.
Correct, little pilot. Make the breezy brave.
The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it.
Let us make use of this during battle. I've no doubt we can catch our foes unaware.
If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
I think I get the idea.
First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. We're a much easier target than flying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it. What's that sound? Fall back! Fall back and quickly! Listen, well, I'm surprised. I look forward to more of my help, Master. That's
You have my gratitude, sir. 'Twould seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of... Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board will be off.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
As your pack becomes heavier, so too does your step. Perchance, you ought to let a few things go.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but 'Tis somewhat lamentable that none of us are fighters.
What say you, Arisen? Might we not add a fighter to our ranks?
Goblins! What rotten
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
My magics are at your disposal.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceit.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would... I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we... You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became a... The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of... Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the...
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to...
Aha! There...
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet.
Never should have taken the shit.
There are few places where you can let down my guard. This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Some battles simply can't be won. I don't like the look of this. That's in...
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves in everything. I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
Indeed, you are correct.
My magics are at your disposal.
Hold the enemy's focus, and I shall strike them down.
This, and you shame us both. Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
Ought we to pursue and eliminate the stragglers? Ice attacks shan't have much effect against this foe.
No quarrel here.
Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
It seems safe enough, at least.
Yes, of course. I see it now. On your feet!
We're under attack.
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
The Risen has been told. Quick! Douse the blade! I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
Over here!
I miscalculated.
For a moment I thought I'd met my end. Oh, my thanks to you, Arisen.
What are you waiting for? Now's the time!
These beams are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
and you shame us both.
It is not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Very well, if I must.
We've got goblins!
I suppose I'll handle this.
First glance, it seems impassable. But unless I am mistaken, an alternate path is close at hand.